Little quilling demonstration, and we're going to make these flowers here, the pink ones. What you need is your quilling paper. Quilling paper is purchased in individual colors or in groups of colors, and it comes in these long strips like this. This is a quilling board. A quilling board does come in handy. Absolutely need is a quilling tool. Now, a quilling tool is a handle with a little piece of metal at the end. Like that. Okay? And just crafting. So, what we will do is we'll start off with making the petals. And we need to make 5 parts of petals. So we're going to I've decided to use the pink. So take the pink, and what you need to do is you need to measure the length. Now, obviously, the longer the strip of paper, the bigger the petal will be. So I'm going to do some 3-inch lengths. So you're going to measure off 5 of these 3-inch lengths.
And it doesn't have to be exact, for obvious reasons, because it's not going to make a heck of a lot of difference. If they are a tiny bit different, so it doesn't have to be
super accurate.
And 4 and 5.
Okay, so you start off with your piece of paper and your quilling tool, and you slip the end of the paper into the slot, and you just very gently spin it around. And you don't want to pull too tight because you don't want them to be too hard to get off. And you slide it off. So what you get is this little tiny coil of paper. Now this is where these little things come into play here. So you put your little piece of paper in there, and they will start to uncoil slightly. Now, if you wanted them to be exactly the same size of circle, you let them uncoil until each of them fills it, so that you'd have the exact size here. But I want them to be a tiny bit looser than that, so if you just kind of wiggle them around a bit, they do come. There we go. And we're going to do this 5 more times, so we're going to speed this up. Okay, regular dress maker's pins or sewing pins, whatever you want to call them. And I use this for the glue. So you just take a little bit of the glue, and what you want to do is glue that loose piece, that last piece there. You want it to glue it down like this. I have no idea how this is going to turn out. There we go. And there's something about this glue. I don't know if it's just your standard white school glue, but it seems to dry very quickly, so that when you put it on the paper and then you press it closed, it's almost instantly sticks. Now, these are circles. We want teardrops for those flowers that I showed you. So we're just going to squeeze one end, and you get a little teardrop shape. And we're going to do the same for all the others. Okay, so get yourself a piece of green paper. I'm going to measure off, one 5-inch piece, one 3-inch, and another 3-inch piece. And then, actually, we're going to need 2 5-inch pieces, not just one. I'll show you why in a minute. 5-inch piece. Okay, this one we want to curl the end of. So we put the end of the green paper into the slot of the quilling tool, and then curl down. You're not going to go all the way. You're just going to go a few turns, and then you're going to stop, and you're going to get a little green curly thingy. There we go, at the end. And then take the other 5-inch piece and do the same thing. And then you put them together. You put them together and you get a little flower piece. Now, you take three of the little purple pieces. 3 of the little purple pieces. Put them down. You want them to sit flat. You're going to glue them point down. So, a little bit of glue on the side of the flower here. And this glue dries clear, so you know what? If it looks a little bit messy, you won't see it. And then you're going to glue one on this side, so it makes a little heart shape. And then glue another one on the other side. And squish them together a bit. There we go. And there's one of our little flower blossoms. This is going to be the stem. And this is going to fit into here, like that. So, you're going to glue the 2 green stems together.
So we put a little bit of glue on one side of the green here, and glue the other stem piece, the 5-inch piece, to this one, like so. There we go, let's glue it together.
Open the top up a bit before it dries on you there. And then a little bit of glue on your flower. And then glue this into place up here. And give it a good squeeze. There. Okay, that's one of your little flowers. And
now we're going to do the same thing for the little buds. So, let's speed this part up, because you don't know what to do. Curl outwards. So the curl is out. So just stretch into the glue a little bit. And glue them together. Open that up a bit. And glue the bottom.
some in the middle. The little bud fits in right here. Like so. And there they are. To position them, glue them together and position them so that they look nice. And we also have to make, there's 2 more leaves to do, so we need some more green. Now, what length are we gonna need? What we're gonna do is we're gonna make a couple of leaves that look like this. So, and we want them about this long, so that's going to be about, let's say 4 inches. So we're going to do 2 4-inch pieces of green, and we're going to fold these around, like make a little leaf shape, and you're going to glue the ends.
Put more glue on the board, and a little bit of glue there, and glue the ends together, like so. Just give it a little pinch. Actually, I don't know if the camera's picking this up, but this extra paper I picked has a little bit of a touch of gold on the edges, so it actually glistens a little bit. I don't know if you can see that. Then the other leaf, glue the 2 pieces together, the ends, to make your little loop. Squeeze a bit together now.
Side of the outside, and then this one here. And basically you're just going to put it together. And you're going to glue the bottom part here so that everything is stuck together. And you can see they turned out quite nicely. Very pretty, very simple, very easy. And here is the finished card. I put 2 colors of paper, one on top of the other, with the person's name on the top and the little flower, and then you you write your little message inside there.